Where is the fan feedback? I thought we'd settled that. The feedback is somewhere very safe. From who? The film is a source of important revenue and the feedback must be researched. And it will be, I assure you, Dr. Brody, Dr. Jones. We have top men working on it right now.
Who?
Top men.
Well, Indiana Jones is off to an auspicious start. We've seen some of the initial previews and hype around the film, and a lot of people are concerned, rightfully so, I would say, concerned that they will be doing what Hollywood always does. Take a beloved male character, generally straight and white, and replacing them with, well, literally anything else. A woman, a person of color. This is what Hollywood does. This is their only real creative outlet these days. And with Indiana Jones and The Dial of Destiny, which is a terrible name, a lot of people are very concerned that they're going to bring in feminist Phoebe Waller-Bridges or whatever her name is to replace Indiana Jones when we had a replacement for him. We had Shia LaBeouf that could have replaced him. Now, I'm not saying that I would want Shia LaBeouf playing Indiana Jones, but I mean, they had the whole story. Many rumors came out about disastrous filmings, screenings, things of that nature. Many rumors came out about her replacing Indiana Jones. So many rumors online, in fact, that the director himself decided to lash out about the rumors. Now, I will say this about James Mangold. He's made some great movies. Logan, for example, Ford versus Ferrari, The Wolverine, 310 to Yuma, which I love. I know it's a remake, but I still love it. Walk the Line. These are all, Girl Interrupted. These are James Mangold directed films. So the guy, Heavy, also, he generally has a pretty good reputation in terms of American film, and going back for almost the last 30 years. He's also known to go on a few unhinged rants on Twitter here and there, which I suppose you get kind of you get a little bit of a give and go. You want to talk to these people sometimes, these Hollywood people, let yourself be heard. But then when they come out and they call people trolls and a-holes and all this other stuff, it gets a little curious. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny director James Mangold calls leakers trolling a-holes, claims rumors about Indiana Jones being replaced are not true. Now, also remember that there are several rumors. First of all, the Indiana Jones, I don't want to watch a 100-year-old Indiana Jones. I don't want to. I don't like when they use digital de-aging because I know how old Harrison Ford is. It's like when they did that with Samuel L. Jackson. It's like, bro, I know he's 100 years old. You can use digital de-aging or whatever you want, but I know when I go in there and it's hard for me to suspend that belief. Now, maybe it's not like that for most people. I guess it probably isn't, but when I know that's what they've done, it's hard for me to unsee it. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny director James Mangold took to Twitter to bash scoopers and respond to rumors that Indiana Jones will be replaced by actress Phoebe Waller-Bridge. A separate rumor from the Daily Mail in September 2021 claimed that Phoebe Waller-Bridge is being tipped to replace the veteran actor as a female version of the fictional professor of archaeology in the adventure movie franchise. An anonymous source also told the Daily Mail show business editor Katie Hinn about the rumor. It would be a huge statement and a great role for Phoebe. Another source stated, quote, "The gossip is on the set is that the character will slot into the leading role." Now, there's, again, also another rumor about just horrible reviews, screenings happening, test screenings happening for the film. That I'd probably be more worried about than a rumor about, her replacing him. Now, in a now deleted tweet, the user wrote, quote, "Well, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny looks amazing, James Mangold. But if Indy dies or is erased from existence, with Phoebe Waller-Bridge taking over, then you won't hear the end of it, sir." He added, "I hope that Overlord DVD is wrong. I just have Indy and Marion retire." Mangold replied, "One more time. No one is taking over or being replaced or replacing Indy or donning his hat, nor is he being erased through some contrivance. And he never was. Not in any cut or script, but trolls will troll. And that's how they get clicks." So essentially he's saying like, oh, this is just complete baloney sausage. It's all made up. Where have we heard this before? Where have we heard this before? Oh yeah, Kevin Smith. Remember when Kevin Smith called Goldfish TV and other reporters liars, or Clownfish TV, sorry, calling them liars for reporting that He-Man would take a backseat in his own show, called him insane, called him misogynistic, called him all sorts of things. And then that's exactly what happened. Because Pepperidge Farms remembers. He continues, "Please don't exhaust me pointing out how once in a while a troll is right. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut now and again. All one has to do is look at a set of photos and interviews, and you get enough info to make wild guesses about a movie plot. The difference between trolling a-holes and everyone else is they're trying to make money off your feelings. Bro, I'm sorry. Is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny a free movie to see? Or is James Mangold trying to make money off our feelings and nostalgia for Indiana Jones? I didn't know it was a free movie to see. Anyway, make money off your feelings and other films and culture war politics. They push controversial guesses as coming from, quote, sources to gin up clicks. Let it go. End. Well, I don't know. I mean, here he also... Is it possible that it is wrong? Yeah, absolutely. There are a couple of my peers on internet, in this space, and I'm not like calling one out directly. I'm really not. But they have an awful lot of anonymous sources, okay? A lot of them. And they're usually wrong. Very wrong. So, I understand where James Mangold is coming from here, especially when there's this wild rumor, right, kind of spreading wildly about terrible screenings. This isn't the first time Mangold responded to rumors regarding Indiana Jones being replaced by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. In the middle of November, Mangold responded to rumors about disastrous test screenings, claiming that there had not even been any. Maybe that's true. Lead Dr. Mangold, have there been any test screenings of Indy 5 yet? Rumors are flying. Nope, have not been any test screenings at all. Now, that was in November. It was a month ago. He claimed that rumors regarding Phoebe Waller-Bridge replacing Indiana Jones were also not true. Any info on this? Indiana Jones test screenings have been disastrous. One of the endings, which was said was the least popular one, had Phoebe Waller-Bridge replacing her. Like, are these like completely made up from scratch? Is that what the implication is here? That these rumors are just completely made up from scratch? I suppose you could make like a living doing that. But what do you really gain? I mean, I guess if you're these websites, like We Got This Covered and others, and you're like printing this and putting ads on it, but it's usually like an anonymous source, and then websites cover it. He then specifically addressed Overlord DVD's particular rumors, telling one user, "It's up to you who you believe, anonymous troll named Basement Dwell or Overlord DVD or the actual director of the film." He added, "No one will ever replace Indiana Jones, not in any script, not in any cut, never discussed." Now, I am inclined to believe James Mangold because he has made excellent films, and he is really putting his D on the table, denying this. That said, we've been lied to before. We've been lied to many times. However, Mangold already has a penchant for lying when it comes to Indiana Jones. Back in July, Mangold got caught lying about degrading YouTuber Matthew Kadish, who expressed his concerns about Indiana Jones on Twitter. Kadish wrote, to anyone thinking Indiana Jones might be good, let me point out, 1, Steven Spielberg is not directing. 2, Kathleen Kennedy is producing. 3, Harrison Ford is 78 years old. 4, it's written by Jonathan Kasdan, who wrote Solo. Mangold responded, thanks, Matt. 1, keep making the world a better place, crapping on things in the first week of production from your basement. 2, never seen a script by John, nothing against him, just reality. Butterworth and I started from a blank page. 3, 1 to 3 hours. 1 to 3 are hugely talented, all at my side. So, I don't know. He went on to describe Kadish as a clickbaiter and a nightcrawler. Thanks, Axe. I don't mind people griping and prognosticating, but on my watch, false information, ageism, and ageism. No, nobody wants Indiana Jones because he's 100 years old, and we want to see action and adventure. From so-called journalists is going to be confronted directly and forcefully. IMO, these clickbaiters like to dish it out, but like nightcrawlers can't stand the light. You're welcome to come on my show, James. Less than a month after this exchange, though, Mangold took to Twitter again, writing, I never said people who criticize me live in basements. People who criticize me all the time, and I don't get such comments. I think you know what caused me to reply to the specific clickbaiters the way I did, and I have said sorry if in my anger I spoke too broadly. Kadish reacted to Mangold's lie and spin writing, saying, first thing Mangold said to me was that I was a basement dweller. So it's going to be interesting to see, exactly how all of this plays out. I don't know. I mean, do you think that he's full of it? I have zero. Honestly, to be honest with you, I have very little interest in paying money to see a 100-year-old, Harrison Ford run around and having Phoebe Waller-Bridge tell him he's a bum all the time and constantly outshine him, because I'm sure that's going to be part of it. But I do have trust in James Mangold, so yeah, maybe when it comes out for free on Disney Plus. But I'm certainly not interested in running into the theater to give Disney more of my money. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and it's Christmas time. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Where are you? Skyrim book? All right. Book. It is December 6th, and the Skyrim book has been by far the most disappointing. Here we go with another very little one. Maybe it's like a cool figure, though, at least. It's a patch. Okay. An iron-on patch? That's pretty cool. All right. I like that. Little iron-on patch. That's pretty cool. That's your first hit, probably, in the Skyrim Advent Calendar. Merry Christmas.